Dude, this is so fucking awkward sitting like 2 inches away from you, but having to move the mic arm a fucking foot. We're gonna have so many audio issues this episode.
Well, uh, if I didn't have to sound like I was in an echo chamber, we could have used two mics.
That's the glory of post production, baby. Hit the music. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome back to episode 11 of the Log Pod.
Kyle.
What? What?
Do I get to keep the quarter? Did they say?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
You lost.
We called it.
You lost.
No, whatever, dude.
Fair and square, you lost.
Yeah,
I'm
we called
finishing
it.
my goddamn intro. Shut up. But welcome back to episode 11 of the Log Pod. We're getting into our week 10 here and covering week 9 and a little bit of BS along the way, but we'll get there when we get there. First things first, I want to say thanks for holding with us and dealing with these mic issues this episode, because I'm sitting next to Mr. Melka over here and we got to swing this damn mic arm around every time he wants to talk. So we'll make it work. It's a little awkward, but we'll get through it, no problem. And we'll just get right into it with our week 9 recap. First up, we got Little Melka versus anyone but Melka, aka Diamond Dogs. Little Melka getting the win. How do you feel beating the guy who hates your family?
Yeah, I don't know why he really hates my family. Obviously, gotta blame Dad for that one. He's the one that started all of this, so definitely his fault. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. It didn't feel as great beating just anyone but Melka. It felt great getting my second win in a row for the first time since week 2. So back in the win column is really where my happiness comes from.
Proud of you, bud.
Next up, we got Concussors versus Big Boy Club. Big Boy Club getting the win again. This is win number 6, I believe.
That's
Dude's
correct.
kind of going on a tear already in his first year.
Yeah. We all knew he was gifted a championship caliber team. We all saw this coming. We all should not be shocked that he's good. We all knew it.
He might be one of your top competitions in playoffs coming up.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
and
He's over
in
there
the end of
having
the
fun.
season.
He's over there having fun. That's
Someone's a
fine.
little jealous.
I'm not jealous. I have 2 more wins than he does, but whatever.
Next up, we got End Zone Gods versus T-Rex bitches. T-Rex getting the win in what looks like to be our most decisive win, I would guess, of the week. I mean, he scored, 256? It's a good number to put up.
Yeah, T-Rex definitely put up another monster game, which I think everybody has come to expect from him pretty much week in and week out right now, since, he's been the top scoring team for like the last 5 weeks or maybe even longer. So it's good to see him finally getting it turned around. However, his luck still hasn't really changed because Endzone Gods put up 214.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For end zone, that's a really high score. He hasn't really done that all season. T-Rex sneaking himself into playoffs as of right now, and I don't see that changing
I don't either.
unless his luck really just comes back and bites him. But
I think at this point he's gonna be in and he's gonna stay in.
Next up, we got Deflated Balls versus Pineapple. Deflated Balls getting the win. All I got to say on this is, Pineapple, man, I thought you and I were going to have a budding relationship this year. We started out hot, a lot of trades, a lot of action. I was hoping for a lot of wins. So far, not really going that way. But I'm here, man. I'm mourning your team right now.
I don't know how much more Pineapple could have done with his life. He went out and he said, "I'm winning it this year. I see something in my team and I'm winning it." And the thing he saw in his team was fucking false hope. That's what it was. That
No
is
kidding.
the only truth. I love that man. we announced very early in the season we were going to be toilet buddies, and he's definitely in the toilet right now. But
Hmm.
it's rough. It's rough.
I will say on the other side of this matchup is Deflated Balls put a couple wins together now, and he might be trying to fight me in end zone now for that number two spot.
Baby.
He might be pushing a playoff spot here.
Yeah, he's a team I thought might be towards the bottom, and now he's seemingly breathing down your neck right now.
Yeah, he's definitely on end zone's neck, and I'm not too far ahead of him either in that aspect. So yeah, he definitely is looking to potentially pull some upsets here in the second stretch of division games here.
And our last regular matchup for week 9, we got high class dumpster divers versus toilet snake. Mr. Snake eking out the close win. How much were you clenching your behind?
To be honest, I don't think I deserve this win. This is the first time I'm going to say that this year. I have put up numbers. Don't let Kyle lie to you and say I haven't.
I
I've
say
definitely
he's
put up
shaking his
numbers.
head over here.
I've literally put up over 200 3 times. I've only had under 180 twice now. So I've definitely put up numbers. However, this week it felt like my entire offense decided, hey, let's all fucking conspire against this guy and not win this week. And I guess Nick Cross didn't get the memo. Zach Bond didn't get the memo. The entire defense also, besides those guys, Kirby Joseph as well, getting that pick six against your Green Bay Slackers. That was fun, but
Worst play I've ever seen.
Puka was the only guy that was loyal to me. Let me
Yeah,
explain.
loyal to you by throwing a punch.
I was gonna say that everybody on my team was conspiring against me. Chuba Hubbard did not get the memo because they're like, "Oh, he's a Panther. What the fuck are they gonna do?" Apparently, he got 2 touchdowns, so they probably should have gave him the memo. Puka got the memo, and he's like, I ain't doing that to my boy. And fucking one play in, punched a man and got ejected. It wasn't even a good punch. He should not have got ejected for that. That was weak. But yeah, he didn't want to put me through that, so he got ejected. So he didn't put a flop game. Respect.
How are you gonna say that Puka didn't get the memo of fucking you over by saying
He did
that
get the memo.
he no he
What?
got the
No,
memo
you
and
fucked
then
up.
he
You fucked
decided
up.
no I didn't. You said
Yes,
he
you
got
did.
the memo and that he decided to not fuck you over by throwing a punch and getting ejected.
No, he didn't want to partake in the bad game, so he's like, I'm just not gonna play.
So he had a worse game by not playing at all because he decided to throw a punch.
He's loyal. I
And
love
that's
that
loyal
man.
to you how?
yeah.
Anyway, we're going to move on. Our
You and your
game of the
technicalities,
week.
man.
Our game of the week for week 9, we had Barn Burners versus Slap Yo Mama, and the boys continue their hot streak of picking good games for the game of the week. We got a 199.6 to a 180 Barn Burners W. All I got to say on this topic is, I swear to God, if he wins the ship, it's collusion.
Austin 1-8 versus 8-1.
He's
Yeah.
kind of on a generational run when you think about it.
How does that feel?
Honestly, if I keep losing the quarters and I keep winning the games, I'm fine with it. But at this rate, I'm gonna be paying your fucking toll for next year. So that kind of sucks. But if I win the ship, then I can pay off my debts.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, this game, we did it again. We picked another close game. It happened again, and somehow you continued to keep picking wrong.
I had faith in Slap. He did not have faith in me picking him, and that's where
As
it all
he
went wrong.
should. That's a well-deserved faith to not have in you picking them.
I just want to say, Slap, I love you. I don't hate you. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
It is absolutely your fault, and Slap will never forgive you for this, I'm sure, because this is not helping his playoff run.
Anyway, moving on to the best segment this show has ever had. All right. And that's an undebatable fact. We got our trades, our waivers, and interesting things for week 10. And that's the segment. It's over. That's it. Nothing. We are what? A week or 2 weeks from trade deadline.
The 19th is the deadline.
2 weeks.
So, yeah.
Time is of the essence, and we have nothing. This is 3 weeks, I believe, in a row now where I have had nothing to talk about in this segment. And I'm looking at our little cheat sheet here that Mr. Melka put together for this podcast, and this whole segment's empty. What has this league become? We have lost all of our entertainment. I don't even know if I'm needed anymore. I think the guys can just take over because there's nothing to talk about for this segment. There's nothing interesting happening. There's no trades. I mean, I'm going to have to start spitballing and be like, boys, look at your guys' team. We're going to make a new segment on the dot right now. I want you guys, don't talk to me. My turn. I'm in the middle of something. How are you saying, Kyle, open your phone in the middle of my podcast? I was spitting fire. I had some shit planned, and you just interrupted. Bro just did a trade right now, didn't he? Do not accept that. Do not. I am on a generational fire run right now. You do not stop this. This was the hottest shit I was about to ever say. You accepted it?
No.
God damn it, Kyle.
Oh, no. 7th round pick. Yeah, okay. 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 No. We're not doing that again. I was on the best. I had, dude, that was going to be so good. And in the middle of my fucking flow, you're like, Kyle, check your phone.
I'm sorry.
That was going to be so good. I'm never going to recapture that.
I'm sorry.
As I was saying, as this motherfucker is trying about checking Kyle's phone, we got nothing. And I'm going to make a new goddamn segment right here, right now. There's no script. There's no nothing. I want you, Mr. Melka, and you, Mr. Snake. Look at your guys' teams. I know this is not going to be that interesting because you guys are in a dynasty league and you kind of have the same core players. But who is your player this year who is the standout that you didn't expect? Because Lord knows we ain't got shit to talk about trades or something interesting, so I'm going to make it up. Who is your player on your team who is standing out and beating expectations for what you thought beginning of the year? And if this sticks, maybe we'll do something like this for the playoffs for all of our guys who didn't make it.
Awesome.
Got a couple, I'm not going to lie.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to start out with my boy Nick Cross. Fucking safety. The entire first 2 weeks of the podcast, I was just going off about how much I hate safeties. But this boy has been tearing it up. All right, 167 points for a safety this far in the year. Insane. I don't know what the fuck else to do with this guy. This guy's a blessing and a half. Guy number 2, I almost dropped DeAndre Swift after week 3.
That would have been a bad decision.
I was so close to dropping this, bro. Bro had single-digit points weeks 1 through 3, and I'm like, bro, this guy sucks. What the fuck is happening? But I had a couple conversations, and I sat back and I'm like, I literally can't do that right now. It's the worst thing I could do. And then bro has been on a tear since. So thankfully I wasn't an idiot. And thank you, DeAndre Swift, for being a guy. And honorable mention, Brian Thomas. He's a rookie receiver. I didn't think he'd be top 15 at this point of the season, but he's been good.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have a lot to be thankful for with that 8-1 team.
No, you thankful for Tyreek Hill?
Huh?
Tyreek Hill, you're thankful for?
Oh yeah, actually it's Tua. He's been great. Um, no, so actually I think my top surprise, and this is surprising to me because I still don't trust it, which I hate, is Garrett Wilson has been incredible this year. I don't know if you knew this, Austin. He's the number 2 receiver in the league right now.
I didn't know that. I am looking
He
right now.
he's been playing really well the last like 5 weeks, and I've been benching him outside of the last 2 weeks because I still don't trust it. And the worst part is that I still don't trust it right now. But I'm gonna keep playing him because he's been great and he's continuing to be great. Um, my second surprise, and I guess this one shouldn't have been that much of a surprise, is Baker Mayfield, um, number 2 quarterback in the league.
And you're benching him.
He doesn't have receivers right now, and he's hurt.
Whatever.
um, so he's been my second surprise. Like you said, I'm benching him right now, but like I said, Evans is hurt, Godwin's hurt. Uh, and I benched him the first couple weeks because pride. I traded a first round pick for Kyler Murray.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Um, and then my honorable mention is Jamar Chase. Sold my soul for him, and he's the number 1 receiver. So that's been working out.
I will make one mention for waivers this week. One mention. Because at this point of the season, nothing's really interesting in waivers. Except for Endzone picking up Cortland Sutton. It's not because he picked up Cortland Sutton. It's because Barn Burners, Papa Melka, has been absolutely begging on his knees for someone's number 1 receiver. And he put in a waiver claim for him, and Endzone stole it from him.
We love a little bit of drama. But hey, that's one way to turn a segment that literally had no notes into a 10-minute conversation. We try here. That's all you get out of us. We just try. Getting back to business on what actually matters instead of my made-up segments. Our Week 10 matchups. We're getting back into divisional games so we can finally see the teams beat up on each other again in-house. As per usual, I'll run through our first 5 and get to the game of the week at the end, and we'll get your guys' thoughts in between. First up, we got Concussors versus Little Melka. We got Slap Yo Mama versus Toilet Snake. We got Barn Burners versus Endzone Gods. We got Poor Pineapple versus T-Rex. We got High Class versus Deflated Balls. Gents, how are we feeling about these Week 10 matchups?
All right, Austin. You ready for this?
What?
Pineapple's putting up 200 this week.
Pick the game I didn't want you to pick.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did. One fucking game I wanted to talk.
Yeah, Pineapple's putting up 200 this week. It's just the T-Rex curse. T-Rex is probably gonna win this, but Pineapple's putting up 200 again. It's just what's gonna happen, unfortunately, for T-Rex. I don't know how he escapes his curse at this point.
There's so much red and so many Qs. Pineapple is gonna have a hard time putting together a roster as of right now, at least. Maybe McCaffrey plays this week, and then yeah, for sure he's got a chance to win.
Do you remember what you said last week with Endzone
don't.
playing against T-Rex? You said if
Yeah.
Endzone puts up 200 against T-Rex, I will believe in the curse forever.
That's very true. That's very true. I think I might have insinuated that if Endzone won, but he still put up 200, which was wild. Yeah, I think this game's ungodly important for Pineapple.
Oh yeah,
he loses this, it's over. I'm gonna
for
say
sure. Yeah, for sure.
it. T-Rex, it's an important week to see if he can actually beat this curse forever, or if it's just gonna falter back to him. But with all the Qs and all the outs and doubtfuls. I'm a little concerned for Pineapple this week. Another team that's been pretty hurt, high class. I barely beat them last week. Didn't really deserve that win, but I pulled it together anyway. 60 points on the bench because I'm a bad manager, but I still won
Been there.
anyway. Yeah. Uh, Holy bye weeks they have this week. Let me just count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bye
Oh,
weeks. Another Q, an IR.
oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4 Qs, and they don't have another linebacker to put in their lineup.
High class,
And
buddy.
like I said, another team that's hurt versus Deflated, who's on a run right now.
He's on a
He's
roll.
trying to get that third place in that division at least this week, and probably push for more.
Yep.
I thought Deflated would be towards the bottom, but he's proving me wrong. He's trying to crawl his way to the top right now.
Deflated is in the every game matters mode right now because every game for him matters here on out through the end of the season. If he loses a couple more, specifically one to me or one to end zone, it could spell disaster for him. But outside of those two games, he needs to win everything else. So this is a very, very important game for him, as will be the rest of the season. Very, very important games for him. Moving forward, to I'm gonna go to myself because
God.
yeah, I am also in need to win every game. Every game is important here on
Bro,
out.
hold on. Concussors is projected 100 points right now.
No,
Okay,
I
we
know
don't need to talk
I know
about
that.
win. I have to win every. You're
I
gonna smack them.
I do, but yes, you're probably right. However, I am in a mode where I need to win every game to stay above an end zone and above a deflated because they're both one game behind me. So if I give up a game, if I drop one, then it's just gonna come down to head, and I know I already lost the end zone once. So I need to have that lead.
You're gonna have it. You're projected a 93% win chance right now. That's like unheard of. Okay.
I know. I feel bad for concussors because he's probably definitely out of it. But yeah, I need to win. And then that's what it is. That's what this division is. It's going to be me, Endzone, and Deflated. Just every game matters.
All right. Well, you want to talk about end zone so much? Let's talk about end zone going up against barn burners this week.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
He's also got bye hell this week. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Endzone or
5.
Barn Burners?
End zone. Barn's fine. He's got a couple hurt guys, but
Okay.
he's obviously not in a position where it matters to him. He's got plenty of plug and play.
Yeah.
End zone in a situation where this win is going to matter more than anything in the world if
Yep.
he can pull it together.
Yeah, if Endzone pulls off that upset, that'd be awesome. Speaking of upsetting, slap your mama gonna slap you?
Probably. I'm due, dude. I'm dude.
You are definitely due. Last week you put up 170 points and won. This is starting to get ridiculous. It's starting to feel like everything's rigged for you, and we'll talk about it later in the interview. But you're definitely turning into the Kansas City Chiefs of this
I am not
season.
turning it into no Kansas City Chiefs of anything, okay? Look, man. There are wins I have definitely absolutely deserved, and then there was last week, okay? Kansas City hasn't deserved a single one of their wins. Okay, that's the difference. That's the difference. I am not the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, we'll get more into that in the game of the week, the interview.
Guys out here taking all my goddamn transitions. Fine, we'll just do it. Next up is the interview. I got dogs, I guess. I don't know. The guys interviewed him, not me. So they just hate me. I don't know why I'm even here anymore. We'll see on the other side of the interview. We got Diamond Dogs. Hopefully it's an entertaining one.
Welcome into this week's game of the week. This week we've got what's your name right now? Anyone but Melka, or is it back to Diamond Dogs, or is it you changing it to Little Boy Club to go against Big Boy Club?
I'm changing my name as we speak right now.
Okay.
But thanks for having me, guys. It's always fun to be here.
Wouldn't a running back be nice? Welcome in. Wouldn't a running back be nice?
Wouldn't a running back be nice? Yes, a running back in your situation definitely would be nice. I can imagine. So, with that name, without having a running back, how you feeling about your chances this week?
I think they're going to be spectacular.
Spectacular.
I'm going to throw up another like 170, 180, probably score the third lowest points in the league. And Big Boy Club's going to lay an egg, and I'm going to beat them.
Heck yeah. Although I think I'm voting for Big Boy Club.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you on? I picked Dogs this week.
Oh, thanks. Now I'm
You're
going
welcome.
to win.
Yep.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now you're not going to win for sure.
I said that would be your reaction.
Yep.
That's the first time you've ever been on my side, and
Yep.
yeah, I'm going to lose.
I owed it to you, man. I owed it to you.
He owed it to you for you to lose. That's what he's saying, actually. That's what he actually means.
Kind of sounds like it's anyone but dogs in his mind.
No. That's why I picked you. I got to get that quarter.
When you go 8-1 on these bets, every team that you vote for is just depressed because of it.
1-8 you meant, but yeah.
That's what I meant. I'm 8-1. English is hard.
The only thing, whatever the team name is, has going for us is we scored more points than Toilet Snake last week.
I knew that
A
was coming.
lot of people did. He had another super lucky game.
But he still won.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
unfortunately,
It's the first week I'm saying I didn't deserve the win.
and the best part is, you know who that reminds me of?
Who's that?
His best friend, Patty Mahomes. Just skates by,
Oh
just
my
gets a
God.
win.
Oh my God, I do not want that comparison ever in my life.
Obviously,
this is a big matchup for you, isn't it?
It is,
if you beat Big Boy here.
It is, but I mean, he has players that can consistently put 15 to 25 points up. I'll be lucky to get a running back combined that gets 15.
He's kind of got a rough week for buys, though.
He does. I mean, and anything's possible. It just is. But we did those trades, right? Obviously, everyone knows about that. Jay is happy, but we're kind of feeling the effect of the running back core right now. So we were hoping Zach Moss would kind of get us through the season. Just kind of ride that way is what it is. Obviously, that's not going to happen. We did luck out with Mason for many weeks, but he's probably not going to get a lot of touches if Run CMC is back in action. So, not saying tossing it in, but I'm also not saying we're confident on how things are going to go from now on out. So, we're not tanking, but we're going to put our best squad and hope for the best.
Fair enough. I mean, you're talking about trades. I know you and Pineapple had a trade cooked up a few weeks back.
Yeah.
And any movement on that still, or someone flake out?
Honestly, we haven't revisited since it was canceled. I'm pretty sure if one of us reached out, we'd probably make it happen. But I don't know if we're not sulking in the fact that we're not doing well. But at the same token, we kind of knew the bet we were going to make, and we have to live with it. But yeah, it's looking pretty grim right now. all I gotta say is, wouldn't it be nice to like
Have a running back.
have McCaffrey and Derrick Henry in the end part of the season?
It sounds like a dynamic duo right now. I'm not gonna lie.
And
Doesn't it? I mean,
It sounds great.
with the way the season's going and everything, like
And
having Christian McCaffrey at the end of the year with all
Mm-hmm.
the energy he can have if his body stays healthy.
And imagine
Yeah.
you're on a team that could still compete in the division with both those
Oh.
players.
Just imagine that. Like, man, that person would be really smart.
Sorry, Pineapple had to take the shot.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now Toilet's in for sure. I think Barnes in for sure.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, the other 9, it depends.
Up in the air. Totally up in the air for me.
I mean, Kyle, you could slide a little bit, and all of a sudden, everyone that's 4 and 5 are right on your tail, right?
Yep.
I mean, Big Boy kind of got a little bit of a grace period just because the only team with 6 wins, right? I mean,
Yeah.
But again, if you're a team like us and lost 2 in a row, that hurts right now. So, I mean, end zone, he's putting up point. I mean, he's getting wins. I should say that, right? Point wise, not there, but
Yeah.
he lost 3 in a row, and instead of 4 and 2,
He was
4 and 5.
2, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, Austin can have confidence. I mean, he's the Kansas City Chiefs of League of Ordinary Gentlemen. So.
No. We're not doing that. No. What? I ain't no
I
Twin
love
Peaks
it.
looking ass. I haven't even made the playoffs yet.
Never. Hey, all I gotta say, speaking from experience, I actually don't know how many times I've done it. But being the 1 seed, it's a curse in this league.
Yes,
just so
it
you know.
is. I'm gonna say, has anybody won it with the 1 seed?
I think maybe Craig did last year. Or was it the year before? I think Craig's the only one. But like, I've had it a few times, that bye week, and then you lose the next week and then you're done. Like, there's no point of being, it sucks. It is a curse.
Thanks.
So, I do wish you luck. I mean, if you talk about like cockiness and we're never going to hear the end of it, is when you win the whole thing. But you want to know what, man? Going from where you were to where you are, you be you and you be cocky.
Thank you. Thank you. Homegrown. That's for sure.
Unless you look at your points against. Come on, man. You're not even up there.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
He's
you have
not
the least
playing
points
good
against.
points. He's not
You
playing
have the least points against.
Everybody is playing bad against him.
Okay, I play who I play, bro. It's not my fault. I just blew through your trash ass division.
Do you realize you have the least points against in the entire league?
Good.
By 25 points.
Good.
Why?
I mean, it's not like I'm not putting up points though.
No, you're not.
But
You're 6th. You're literally dead middle.
okay, good.
I mean, yeah, you're 6 points for and
Last
like,
points against.
Yeah. But hey, wins are wins, man. You can't deny that. So
Damn right. You're damn right.
Good job.
Getting the dubs. Thanks.
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 All right, last question to kind of round it out here. Any messages to the league right now, Mr. Former Commissioner?
gentlemen, don't let a Melka win.
And we're back.
Let a Melka
I had to. No, keep up the podcast. The trash talk is fun. Kind of sounds like sometimes some people don't like being trash talked against, so hopefully feelings aren't hurt, but it's all for fun and games. I think everybody can say that.
Oh yeah, for
That's
sure.
good.
I agree.
But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I do like it that there's gonna be many teams hopefully vying for those spots come the last week of regular season. Like that's fun, right?
Yep.
I mean, obviously it's stressful, but someone's always gonna win, someone's always gonna lose, and rather be in a league that is like that than 5 teams winning every game and then
Yep.
one team and then the one team kind of like, alternates. So,
Yep. And
yeah,
you know what? If you lose, go win that toilet bowl.
it is pretty fun. I enjoyed making that.
Yeah.
Toilet bowl.
The trophy is awesome.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we were listening to the podcast and you were talking about it. And one of my kids was like, I helped sand that. It was kind of funny.
that's awesome. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. And good luck this week, even though I'm betting against you for the first time that we've had you on.
Win me a quarter.
Hey, wait. I'm gonna leave it open for you guys. Awesome. This is your time. Tell me
Huh?
how bad of a job we've done this year. How bad the trades are.
Uh-oh.
How much it tanked us. Come on, just let me have it. Let it go. Just let it out.
You would have 3 more wins if you didn't trade anything. You'd have been in the talks for the championship right now. You would have been way up there, but right now you're disappointment and it's really sad. But I still want you to win.
I
Also,
appreciate that.
sucks.
I appreciate that. I respect that. I think it would be great if I can somehow slide Mahomes in to play against you and beat you.
That would be so
When-
awesome.
Whenever that is. I mean, that's wait a
in
second.
like 2 weeks, I think.
Actually, one more thing. For everybody questioning and wondering why all those people were put on the trade block. It was a joke.
Oh, you want it
It-
revealed?
I want it revealed. It was a joke. We had a lot of laughs. And when Toilet Snake found out about it,
He was
I
devastated.
don't think he was. Yeah, he was devastated.
I was. I
kinda
really
funny, guys.
was.
Like, just laying it out there, like, yes, I'm open for trades, but there was a lot of talk, and Jay was kind of sad, and it was like, hey, let's make some waves.
Jay is very
And-
sad always.
Some of the ones that came in were mind-boggling. So it is kind of funny to see where people's minds at. That's where I was saying before, circling back, was I don't have a lot of confidence that any value with trades would actually happen right now. So, but yeah, that was
Fair
all
enough.
kind of a hoax. It was fun, but I'd still be down for trades if the best opportunity presented itself.
Fair enough.
And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sorry about that, Toilet Snake. Sorry, bud.
It's okay. It's okay. Just you can make it up to me right now by putting an asterisk and saying that I was not one of the ones that was unreasonable with my trades.
Yeah, for the record, yours was pretty good. It was good. I respected it. It
Yes.
was well thought out for both sides.
Yes. I'll take it.
Asterisk.
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 Anyway,
All
guys,
right.
thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming
Thank you
on.
for joining.
Good
Talk to
luck
you.
this week.
Yep, you too.
You two get me a quarter, please.
I,
Astrid.
I will try my best to win, but I'm going to need some help. So that's kind of where we're at. Okay?
Everybody that he bets for needs help.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Good night.
See you guys.
Alrighty, well, I want to thank Diamond Dogs for coming on and chatting with the guys. Obviously, I wasn't involved, and this guy wants to take on my transition, so I'll just let the guys finish this one up. There you go, boys.
Something funny, haha. I realized that there was not a single sound effect, so I'm gonna dump them.
Are you good?
You want some Kirk Collinsworth?
Kirk Collinsworth?
I don't fucking know his name. I change it every time because I have no respect for that man.
What a wonderful day!
Are you good?
Do you want more Craig Collinsworth?
No, I think we're good.
Anyway, thank you, Nick, for joining us again. Please win. I'm dead.
I do have to make one correction, and it's not his fault because he wasn't there for the interview, but live in that interview there was a name change. Dog's name changed to wouldn't a running back be nice? Imagine
Speaking English be nice.
wouldn't speaking English be nice? But wouldn't a running back be nice? Imagine if he still had those two running backs. Jay, you got any reactions to that?
No. Maybe you should make more trades. That's my only reaction.
Don't mind him, guys. It's my fault. I'm the reason he's salty right now. It's the transition.
Way to
man.
go.
I
Way
know.
to go.
The transition.
Good job.
I quit the podcast.
He's quitting the podcast because I said, speaking of something, here's the game of the week. So
I mean, understandable. I'd do it too.
This is-
Now you take my job. What
this
do you want
is
from me?
this is my fault.
Finish the podcast episode.
I
See you next week.
apologize. Oh
Peace out.
no, he's gonna make me end the podcast, bro. I don't know your closing spiel about the Discord. Come back and tell them about Discord. He's gone. He's not
He
coming.
left.
He's gone. He's not coming back to tell us about
It's
Discord.
your fault.
It is absolutely my fault. I messed up. I apologize. Hopefully I can pay him all of the quarters that I won from you and bring him back next week.
We do need to up his salary. I'm not
We
gonna lie.
really do need to up his salary. And you know what? I
One
think
Domino's pizza
I
a
thi-
month is not cutting it.
I think 9 quarters. I think 9 quarters will be enough to do it. So, Big Boy Club, win this game for me so we can pay Jay to come back next week.
Now you're putting me in a spot. Whatever. Kyle, this is the part where we're supposed to like say bye to the people.
I have to say bye to the people.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
I
Gotta
don't
say
know-
bye.
I don't know how
Like,
to
thank you
do.
for
I just
listening.
okay. Bye people of the league. Something about Discord and new segment. Tell us what to do.
New host application in the Discord.
Apparently
Host application.
there's a ghost of Jay here, and it's yelling at me to say something about a new host application in the Discord. Obviously I can't do this. We need a host. And if you take less than 9 quarters to host, apply now.
Okay, now you say bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye. This is Jay after Kyle took his job.
It should have been me, not him!